Pisces, and thank you, my love, so much for tuning in, especially for those who are able to catch this live. So I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your love reading. I'm not going to be putting months on it anymore, guys. The way I want to do it is I'm just going to post the energy for the time that it's at, because you know, time is, it's a construct, okay? So we're just doing the energy for around now, all right? Okay, guys, so let's see what the energy is right now in regards to love. What is going on in love for the sign of Pisces? Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisces signs, okay? All right. What's up, guys? What is the energy around my Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So the first card that we have here is Reconsider. We have Peaceful Resolution. Okay. Okay, a few are falling out here. Listen to your intuition, and we have a year from now. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, guys, we have helpful people. So I really think that you guys are definitely choosing to take a new direction, and it's coming from a very, very deep intuition within you guys. Like I always say, Pisces, in my opinion, is the most intuitive sign. Okay. So let's see why these cards are coming up, especially the year from now card. I want to see what that's about. Okay. So it's very powerful energy. It's like it's power. You guys are reclaiming your power. There is something that was in your life, Pisces, that was definitely all an illusion. Okay, it's something that it wasn't solid. It was bullshit. Even if, you know, we tried to create it into something special, we can't create something from nothing in this case. Okay, there's nothing there. But there's something where a person feels it's like a great loss of some sort. And I see you guys not only cutting things off, you know, either with someone or in a situation, but you're cutting it off in a way where it's kind of harsh in a sense. It's a person, you know, it's one thing to like walk away, and it's another thing to look at someone and be like, fuck you, I am never speaking to you again, and meaning it, okay? But it's because you want success. That's why this is happening here. Why is a year from now here? We have the Lover's card, the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Let me get one more. Okay. For those of you that you're getting out of something that's unstable, or you're in something that's unstable, I see you being completely healed from that, rather, within a year from now. But you guys are going towards something that is really going to cost stability. For some of you, it might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel as though this is something that you're really going to take your time with it, okay? There's something reckless here, and it kept you guys awake in a sense, all right? And you're moving away from that. But I feel you guys going towards a very, very genuine love, and moving away from, honestly, betraying yourself, okay? The fact that a year from now is here, and then you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Swords, I don't necessarily see it as you betraying someone or they betraying you. I see it as, you know, it's like, I'm the one who allowed myself to be in this person's energy when it wasn't healthy for me, okay? So it's like Spirit is saying, look, you're going to keep getting better. And a year from now, you know, nothing will be able to penetrate you unless you want it to, all right? Okay, guys, so let's get into the past, present, future. That was just the energy, and let's see what's going on. All right, past, present, and future. What is going on for the sign of Pisces in love? What is going on here? Get 9 cards. A lot of stuff going on here, Pisces. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards and let's get this show on the road. You're doing everything intuitively and to empower yourself, Pisces. That's what I really, really love to see here. This reading is really like a screw what doesn't serve me energy because I deserve the absolute best and I'm not going to keep compromising. Okay? All right, guys. So the energy that we have here is the Empress card reversed. So something has got to go. Someone has got to go. Something has got to end, and boom. Thank you so much, Jessica, for the 1999. Guys, this Hierophant card, in my opinion, it's the most powerful card in the deck, but that's just me. Every reader, they're going to have their own favorites. But I get chills, like I have chills right now. When you see the Hierophant, whether it is upright or in the reverse, it is a very strong confirmation that you are or are not fucking up, okay? So when this card is upright, it's basically saying you ended something and it was for the best because now you're finally on the path that you need to be on, you know, because if you still had this thing, if we were still going, it would have been throwing you off. You know, you would not have been living your life in an authentic way. Okay, it would not have been authentic. So something had to go. And you're in a place where it's like, look, I'm going to stand my ground. Like, I cannot care about this anymore. Like, I don't have the energy to care about this anymore. And that's exactly what happened. All right, so we go to the past. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse, the 2 of Wands in the reverse, and the Chariot. Okay, so what this is saying, guys, is that it became very clear to you. Okay, and honestly, you know, I'm going to be a little hard on you guys. It was probably always clear to you. But now it's like, it's one thing to admit to the truth. It's another thing to feel the truth. Here, there's like an admittance to, you know, something not being right in your life. You see that something was throwing you off course. You were not on the right path. And the biggest thing I say, guys, is we have to be so careful about the things that we do because that's how we treat the universe, how to treat us. So when we're hanging out with terrible people or with people we don't genuinely love or in places that make us uncomfortable, Spirit is going to keep throwing those types of people and places at you. So you're realizing this was not the road I meant to be on, you know? I meant to go to Beverly Hills and I ended up, I don't know, in the ghetto or something, whatever. It's like it was very redirected here. So you decide that something's not a good path for you and something takes off for you in this past. Okay. Why is this 8 of Swords in the reverse here? We have the 4 of Wands reversed. So you're seeing that something wasn't stable. You're seeing something wasn't built on a solid foundation and you're sure of it. You're sure that this is what the problem is. Okay. You don't have to look around the room to see if you can find another problem. You know exactly in the room where that problem is. Okay. So 2 of Wands reversed. Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is very clear. You just don't want to worry about this anymore. Things did not go as planned. You know, if everyone had expected everything to go right, something went left. All right. So there's just something here you don't want to worry about. Although I feel like there's someone in the situation that still kind of wants to fight and argue. And that could be a very, very annoying thing when you're truly, truly over something, but someone still has something to say. You know, it's like you just see the bubbles coming in and you just block the person and it's so satisfying because you're done with the conversation. And that's what I really see. You know, you're telling someone goodbye and all you keep seeing is bubbles. Okay. So why is this Chariot here for your past? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Tower card in the reverse. So guys, you dodged a huge bullet here. There's something that you clearly said, you know, this thing is not working out for me. And like that, you take off with something else. And it's like Spirit is telling you, look, you really, really got something here. Because you guys, it's just, I see where the burden comes from. I just can't take it anymore. I can't carry this burden anymore. I can't carry you anymore. Okay, I cannot carry you because this is all that we were doing. Okay, so this is the best thing right here. I don't want to fight. I want to let this go because I'm depleted as shit and this does not make me happy. So how does it make sense to stay in this when I'm not happy? Okay, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm realizing that I see the light at the end of the tunnel because I'm leaving you in the tunnel. I'm finally giving myself the ability to go towards the light. Thank you, Mom, for the 199. But this is something where you guys may have even been upset that you had to let something go. It's like when you're so angry that you start to cry. It's not like you're trying to, be this little bitch crying, but you just have so much emotion. So here I just think you're just really unhappy with something. That's what it really comes down to. It wasn't doing it for you. It just wasn't cutting it for you. Okay? And now you're at peace with the fact that this thing is not successful, and Pisces, you are not interested. You have zero interest in this. You don't want it. Okay? If someone's making you an offer, you're not taking it. Okay, or it could be that no offers are coming in. Keep in mind, guys, that this could be vice versa. So maybe it's you guys reaching out to someone and them not wanting to speak. But I'm reading for your energy, okay? Something wasn't successful here, and your spirit, your soul can finally breathe. Why is this Temperance card here? Justice card. You guys passed the test. That's what it was. You were dealing with something karmic, something that was supposed to be teaching a lesson. Okay? But not everyone always gets the lesson. A lot of people stay in situations a lot longer than what they need to. So in this case, you saw the lesson. You saw what it was, and you said, look, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And for half of you, it could be a very harsh interaction that you have with whatever you're cutting off. Where it's like, fuck you, yada, 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 and you got shit to say. Everyone's waving their hands in the air. Or someone is just, they just become cold. Like, I'm not talking to you. And when it comes out as this person not speaking to you, the Page of Swords particularly is very, very cold. This is a person that if they stop talking to you, the next day you're checking the obituaries to see if they passed. Because when they go off the grid, they go off the grid. So right now, I feel like a lot of you are just going off the grid. Something is just, it ain't it. All right, so your center card for the present moment is the Six of Wands reversed. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So now that this thing is over, now that this thing is falling away, you're trying to refine balance again. Okay, I always feel like when people come out of things, especially like relationships, we need a moment to just like reassess, to relearn how to love in like a healthy way, especially if we're coming out of something unhealthy. So I think it's like you're finally closing the door on that, and it's like, okay, finally I don't have to deal with the shit anymore. What now? Because the only thing I'm certain of is that I don't want this. And for whatever reason, it was hard to move away. And it was hard to move away, even though it was a waste of time this whole time. But the thing is, there's still some sort of unfinished business here. And it doesn't even have to be you guys wanting to go back to this. It could be the person not, willing to let you go yet. Or maybe you're still in your feels about this, but you're going to be very guarded towards this because you're adamant about leaving this person outside. Okay? You're like, you know what? The doghouse is in the back. Go check it out. All right, so lastly, guys, the Four of Cups here. For the present moment, why is this here? We have the Sun card in the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this whole entire present moment is, look, how many times do I have to say no to you? Okay? It's you fighting to just get out of something. But someone's so stuck. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm kind of annoyed by this energy. I feel annoyed. I don't know what everyone's situation is, but I just feel really annoyed. Like, it's like someone's not getting it. Ooh. And what I like about this, guys, is that by you letting this go, look at what you open up the path to. So for some of you, it's going to vary. For some of you, you're getting into something that is going to be so financially stable that you can pass this down throughout your generation, throughout the generations. It can be passed on to your kids, their kids. For others of you, when it comes to love, there's something that's going to come into your life that it might not, you might not marry this person overnight, but it's something that's going to be built in a way where it really, really has the potential, for longevity. If that's something that is important to you, one person you can rely on and them being there for the long term, that's coming in, and it's only coming in because you allowed yourself an escape. Even though you didn't know what the future held, you still knew you had to get out, okay? The first step of finding your true love, guys, is leaving the person that you know is not, all right? It doesn't matter what you know about the future or not, but just be strong enough within yourself to leave what doesn't serve you, so what could serve you comes in much faster, okay? So looking into the future, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So you guys are feeling powerful, you're feeling good, you're feeling attractive. If you're in a place where you're hurting at all right now, you're healing, you're feeling much better, in this future time. And there is something here where an ex might be trying to come back. Maybe you're trying to revisit something from the past. So let's see what this is about, Pisces, okay? All right, so why is this Eight of Cups in the reverse? Knight of Wands in the reverse, okay? Strength card in the reverse. Okay. Whatever this thing is here, it's going to vary because for some of you, it's going to be someone trying to reach out to you and they have somebody, or someone reaching out to you and you have somebody. But this is something that you're going to give it a hard pass because there's something else involved. So either it's like, nah, I moved on and I'm not going to fuck it up with this new person for someone that I know it's not going to work with. Or they can be reaching out to you and you're just like, I fucking saw you yesterday walking down the street with that person hand in hand. Like, are you serious? So it's Pisces, it's an adamant no. It's just you guys keep having to re-say no. Okay? And that bothers me. How many times do you have to say no for a person to truly get it? It's annoying. So King of Cups, why is this here? We have the Five of Swords. You guys are getting bullshit. There's people coming to you at bullshit, but you're getting through it. You're keeping your sword in the air. You're slicing anybody who needs to be sliced. Please do not do that literally, okay? Energetically. But there's something that is just like, you don't want to fight it, but if you have to fight it, you will, okay? I feel like this is something where someone is becoming trained to be rejected by you. That's really what I'm feeling. Like, whatever this is, guys, whether it's on your end or someone else's end, somebody just needs to love themselves, all right? Someone needs to love themselves. The worst thing on the planet that anyone can do is go after someone after they clearly say, I do not want this, okay? The sexiest people are the people that can leave me alone. The people that don't need me, but the people that latch on and they call 47 times in the middle of the night and they have their friends hitting you up and they're constantly making fake profiles to check your shit, like, you're never gonna lock down a powerful person by doing some shit like that, okay? All right. Last card that we have for the future is the Knight of Cups. And guys, this is so random, but the other night on, I think it was Amazon Prime, I was watching Joe Coy. He's like one of my favorite comedians. But there's this part where he talks about how much confidence can get you in a relationship, where he's like, don't be insecure. I'm not going to tell you what he said, but just watch it. It's hilarious and it's so truthful. All right. So why is this here? Because this insecurity shit, honestly, it looks like a lost puppy left outside. And I don't even want to say lost puppy because 99.9% of us would pick up that lost puppy. So I can't even call this a lost puppy. It's like a lost rat that's outside trying to nibble its way into your house. Sorry to be so harsh, guys. We have the Hanged Man reversed. And we have the Star card. There's a lot of hot and heavy energy here. You guys are going to be in a place where I feel like you're going to be getting more than one offer. But the fact that you guys are upright next to the star card, I think that there's something available to you there. And you're just like, wow, this is amazing. And I feel really good in this. Like, you know, this is something I never knew I wanted. And you have it. Okay. But there's something that keeps trying to come in, guys. And it's so toxic. And for some of you with the King of Wands here, it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But honestly, you know what I feel, guys? And I'm not saying fire sign cards are bad in love. It means different sorts of things with the way that I read. So not that the King of Wands can't be the best lover on the planet. Of course he can be, or she can be. But when it talks about, you know, love in general, I see the King of Wands more as that, like, lustful, like, come through, baby, tonight. Like, let me give it to you. He's that smooth guy. You know, someone with that appeal. So there's this obsession of someone that's... I feel like someone's obsessed here. Honestly, like, these two energies together, I see this as a sexual obsession. Okay? Maybe you guys just gave it to someone so good and they can't find that nowhere else. And now they're still at your door. Because it's like, yo, you sure you don't want to come over tonight? It's like, yo, I've been telling you for 3 months to leave me alone. I'm positive I don't want to come over tonight. But you guys did some succubus shit on somebody. Okay? Because someone is attracted to the sex. That's what I see. Okay? But it doesn't make you happy, and you know that. You know it doesn't satisfy you. Just because I can make you come doesn't mean you can make me come. Sorry to be so graphic, guys. I'm usually not that graphic, but this particularly is someone who's, they're just really obsessed. And I feel like it's sexual, and I feel like it's not reciprocated. Okay? You have the internet in your fingers. Get creative. All right? Okay, guys. So let's get into the advice portion. But before we do that, because I feel like this reading was more about something that just really, really needs to be kicked to the curb. Okay? But let's see what you can be expecting. Something new. Spirit, I don't want to talk about old energy. We're done with old energy. What can we be expecting to come in that is worth it? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces signs. You don't need the old sex because the new one is better. That's what it comes down to, guys. There's something very hot, heavy, and heated coming in. Judgment card upright. Y'all better be liking this shit because this is good. Okay? Hit those likes because this is real good here. You go into something that's fiery. You go into something that it's like you're enamored. You're so... you just want to run after it. There's a lot of passion here. Okay? This is like the stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning just talking about life. It's not even about sex sort of thing. Okay? With the Judgment card upright, you feel very good about this. And if you felt like you were going to be lonely or you thought things weren't going to go your way, they do. For anyone that was in a place where they felt very lonely, you completely recover from that. And you get yourself in a place that although the bullshit is there, you are not engaging in it. Okay? You're not engaging in it. It's there, but this is you. Unbothered and feeling successful because you got away from their bullshit and now you are thinking clearly. And now you are not living a life where you feel like you have to bend over backwards, okay? Someone pushes you to the point where I feel like you go from being empathetic towards them to just being like, you know what, fuck you. You know what, I don't even care if you're crying all night. Like, I don't care. I tried so much and now you're draining me. Now I have to protect myself. It's not about you anymore. It's about me protecting myself. You know, I get so pissed off, and maybe it's my Pisces moon, but when someone's like, oh, you didn't talk to me, that's so inconsiderate of you. Like, you know, you should be thinking about how I feel if you're not reaching out to me. What? You should be considerate of the fact that I don't want to talk to you. So I have to force myself to do something that's uncomfortable to cater to you? Right. That's what we're not going to do. Ten of Wands in the reverse. You're not carrying the burden. It's done. It's done. It's done. And it was a long time coming for a lot of y'all. I'm not crying. I am not bothered. I am not losing sleep at night. I am chilling. All caps. Chilling. You have peace because you remove yourself. You guys choose not to speak to anyone anymore. And because you were so strong, this is what you receive. Something that finally is a good idea. Okay? I personally don't pull love cards on myself. I did a few months ago, but I try not to because it's always bad. It's always bad. I feel like Spirit is just like, Lisette, don't worry about love. Just read tarot for the rest of your life. But it's always bad. And I'm part of this, guys, and this is something very, very positive. Because there's something that just in your soul, you just weren't kicking it no more. You weren't happy with this thing. Okay? Has someone just ever made your blood boil just by them being around you? Your blood is boiling. I feel like this is what this is at this point. Like, you were so unhappy. Okay? So you guys did what you had to do. So because you dropped something, again, expect something very, very passionate, hot, and heated coming in. All right? So I don't see many of you being alone for long. If that is the case. And let's see what the angels have to say about this. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there will be links in the description below to donate. Thank you for all of those that do, especially during live. And guys, I've been letting everybody know that I've had a lot of people trying to scam other people using my name, using not my website or anything, but they are remaking Instagram accounts, YouTube accounts. So if anybody ever reaches out, guys, saying, hey, it's Lisette, do you want a reading? It is not me. The only way to get it is on my website, and all of that information is in the description, okay? We have within the next few months. Unlikely, and we have compromise. At the bottom here, communicate clearly. That's why I felt so annoyed, guys, during this. Whoever this is or whatever energy you're trying to escape from, I feel like there's some sort of entitlement. There's some sort of entitlement here where it's like you can tell a person clearly, I don't want this. And they're like, okay, that means you don't want it yet. It's like, no, my soul is disgusted by you. I don't want this. Oh, no, but wait. Don't worry, I'll be here. I'm waiting. You'll turn around. So you're not going to be left alone right away, okay, for a lot of you. And I know that's super, super annoying because as Pisces, we're empathetic. We feel everything. So when someone is coming to us with that desperate energy, it's like, yuck. Take that away. Take the desperation away. I don't want any part in it. So just let it die down, guys, okay? When someone's coming at you and they really, 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 really want your attention and you've been very, very clear that that's a no-go, the moment you say, even if it's okay or sure or, hope you had a good day, that is going to put the person on such a fucking high. And if they would have been, if they're willing to stop messaging you in like a month if you didn't respond, now that you said hi or okay or whatever, now you just recharge them for another 7 months. There's just certain people you just have to cut it, okay? Lock the door, bolt it, do what you have to do. And in this situation, someone is going to be very adamant over you, and it's someone that doesn't serve you, at least not now. And I don't see this person giving up. So, don't be surprised if like a month or two down the road, you guys are at a restaurant with a new boo, and then this one comes in, I can't believe you're with somebody else. It's like, what? We broke up 5 years ago. What the fuck is your problem? So that's why I'm annoyed, because I feel like a lot of you have to fight against something that shouldn't even fucking be there. It's like, again, if you're in that restaurant scenario, your new one is gonna look at you like, I thought you weren't talking to anyone. It's like, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not talking to them. So just be patient, guys, and don't feed the monster that you want to die. Okay? Not saying we want anyone to die, but if you want that connection to truly die out, don't feed it. Okay? Because if you water it just a little bit, that bitch is gonna grow. All right, guys? I love you guys so much. Make sure to catch me on social media. I'm on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I am also on Twitter, Bruja Shit. And if you guys need me at all for reading, for anything like that, everything is in the description below, okay, as well as my email. Take care, guys. I love you, Pisces.